这是我们一家。你好，旁听到。我叫美丽。我叫茉莉。This is my family, and we are living Asian. You're not a bus on me.
In Qingdao, a few months ago, I met a new friend, and they make wigs. And they invited me to come to their company to kind of check it out in Qingdao, and then they told me all about their factory down in Guizhou, so they brought me down here to check it out. And it's been pretty interesting so far. And I say interesting because when I think of like a factory like this, I think of, you know, just really precise and quiet and strict. But when you walk into here, you will immediately see why I said interesting, because it's not at all what you would think. I just love how they're in their like traditional dress and have their kids on their backs. So cute. UniWigs is an American company with 5 locations throughout the US and China. UniWigs produces and sells human hair wigs and brought their productions to Guizhou to find people who are talented at sewing. Minority groups in Guizhou account for more than 37% of the population, and the employees at the factory are mainly of the Miao ethnic group. Miao people are known for their embroidery skills, so using those skills to hand tie a wig was an easy transition for them. However, when the factory was first starting operations, they really struggled to find employees. Not because the people didn't need jobs, but because they felt it was a scam when they were told about the work package. You see, in this factory, they are allowed to bring their children to work, and there is also a small daycare nearby that they can use. Each day, a hot lunch is included, the work hours are extremely flexible, and to top it off, the salary is quite high for the area. No one believed what they were offering to them, so they assumed it was a scam. Once they got a few women to commit though, more and more came, and they now have over 100 people working in the factories in Guizhou. The interesting thing about China is, in smaller areas like this, most people have to leave their families to go work in the bigger cities in order to make a decent salary. Adults will go work in the cities, and they will leave their children behind to be raised by the grandparents. It is often the only way to make a good living. But by bringing the factory to Guizhou, it allows these women to work in their home city. They can live in the villages very close by, the villages they were born and raised in. They can stay with their children and even bring them to work when they are too young for school. By bringing the factory to Guizhou, they are preserving the family unit and strengthening those relationships while also building the economy and helping them have a better life. I love that UniWigs sees their employees as real people with beautiful and colorful lives. They don't try to stop that or change it. Instead, they all work together to enrich both home life and work life. Hello. Yeah. The women seem so happy in their relaxed work environment. They are doing what mamas do best, raising their families while still working and making a comfortable living. They are truly doing it all, and quite well from what we observed. They come to work with babies on their backs, dressed from head to toe in their traditional dress, and a contagious smile on their faces. It was a unique gift to be able to witness it all firsthand.
所以你在这家公司，你是什么时候开始工作的？
这个公司开始过来的时候，我就开始待在这里了。
是吗？所以已经
算是老员工。
好吧，你觉得在这里工作怎么样？
很好啊，我觉得在这里又可以带小孩上班，然后又可以赚钱。
你觉得累吗？
不累，我们上班很开心，不累。
看起来很开心，都在聊天，对吧？
因为在这里上班又有点自由嘛，所以没有什么累的。
你做一个这个产品要多长时间？
现在我们做的产品都是看面积，如果小一点的话1天就完成了，如果大一点的话1天2天。
这样快。
对。
那你挺快。你开始的时候要多长时间？
我开始的时候要5天。
最复杂的、最难的要多长时间？
最复杂、最难的差不多1个星期10天这样子。
10天。
对，因为那个面积有点大，比如说方块那些东西，那个面积有点大，再加上比较密一点，所以不好喝。
很仔细的工作。
对，要仔细的，而且像数头发一样的数。
我要说你的头发真的非常漂亮，这是你们这里传统的一个做法。
对。
非常不错。你每天都穿这样的传统衣服吗？
是，在我们这里都是每天都要穿的。
为什么要穿这样的衣服？
不只是好看，然后感觉还习惯了吧。然后老一辈他们也都穿嘛，然后我们也是随着他们的。
很漂亮。
对，很漂亮，谢谢。
是你们买的还是自己
绣的？
自己绣。
对，都是手工的。
很漂亮。谁教你怎么做？
是妈妈。
妈妈教你。
对。
每天都要多长时间做这样的头发？
做这个头发确实有点费时间。如果你弄一个不好看的话，你还得重新再来。
特别好看。太感谢你了。
不用。
Despite common gender roles in China, the Miao women seem to have a different status in their communities. They are generally more independent, strong-willed, and politically minded. Miao women are also exceptionally skilled at embroidery and usually begin studying this art around age 7. They are often taught by their mother or sisters, and by the time they are teenagers, they have mastered this unique skill. The amazing thing about it is, it's not an obligation. You can often see women embroidering during their free time, their breaks at work, and many of them told me it is something they love dearly and they choose to spend time embroidering every evening before bed.
你怎么学这个？
是我妈妈教我的。因为妈妈给我绣嫁妆，然后妈妈就教我。
你的衣服你自己做的吗？
对，这个就是买的布，就像丝绸一样的布，然后做好了，然后就自己订这个扣子。这个是我婆婆帮我订的，然后这个是我自己绣的。这是我还宝宝的时候，在家写的时候就不绣了。
哇，这个是有好多层是吗？
对，有7张。
都是你绣的吗？
我都是每一张都是我自己绣的。
我看一下啊。
就是这张和这张在一起叠在一起是一张，然后把它折，从这里折过来，然后就搞成双层的，然后这一张，这是一张，这个是一张，这一张，我就搞双面来穿。
夏天的时候你穿这个吗？
穿
一样的吗？
穿这个就是我们这个就是我们生活的时候就都是这样穿的。
很漂亮。
一年四季就这样穿，只是说夏天的时候就把衣服穿薄一点，然后冬天就穿厚一点的衣服。
哇，你的头发很长，很漂亮哦。
他的衣服这个也是我自己绣的。
真的吗？
我们穿的盛装就像他身上穿的这样。
你的衣服很漂亮，鞋子，耶！你真可爱，很漂亮。你做了这个多长时间？多久呀？
做了2个多月。2个多月绣完这一张，然后我女儿的那件衣服我绣了半年。像我们这一张的话， 像你有时间一整天绣，那至少要1个星期以上才能绣完。人家吵我吧。
All of their traditional clothing is handmade and usually done by themselves. I was in awe of all of it and asked many questions trying to understand the meaning behind each article of clothing. One of the women actually took apart one of the pieces she was wearing to give to me as a gift. I, being a very emotional person, of course cried like a baby. It is a gift I will cherish forever.
这一张我绣了3个月。我2宝宝的时候，那时候我在家带娃嘛，然后我就有空了我就绣一个。
非常感谢。
不用，交个朋友做个纪念没关系的。
cry more.
"我就说我不要钱，因为我送给他了1张，我还会再绣，但是我要了钱，我一下子我就可以花掉，那钱不够花的。但是我给了，我给他了，我可以做一个朋友，可以交一个朋友，值得，所以不用给我钱。
说你好。哇，好漂亮。在哪里？哦，在这儿。耶，好酷。What do you think?
These kids are so cute.
They're so cute.
Make sure to like and subscribe. Make sure to press the